Gordio. What you doing?
Nothing now that my batteries are dead.
Gee, that's a bummer. Hey, how's about a game of catch to take your mind off your troubles?
No thanks.
Some hoops, perhaps?
I'll pass.
What about handball?
Oh man, I love handball.
Great.
Hey Carl, wanna play some handball?
Support side. What makes support side so difficult to play? Power side is very easy because it just feels like you're playing singles. You feel like you don't have to rely on anybody. But what makes you a good support player? I'm gonna break it down to you right here in this video. So just for a quick second, I want you to see the angle that I placed the camera, all right? And just see like how you're facing the wall. Now, when you play power side, generally speaking, like this is the angle that you're kind of facing. Because on power side, you're right hand dominant, and you're always expecting to take a majority of the court, right? So you're standing right here. You're angled this way, and it's easier for you to look back, and you have more stability to take a right hand shot because you have your left foot in front. All right, so I just want you to take a second to see that, and that's why I put the camera here. And now I'm gonna put it to the support side so you can kind of compare, because a lot of people when they play on support side, they're way too squared off with the wall. They're way too parallel with it. You know what I mean? You need to angle your body according to the side that you're on, according to the hand that you're gonna be using the most often. All right, so check out the other side. So now we're back on support side, all right? Now I want you to get used to seeing the wall from this angle, all right? Because a lot of people, I don't know how you guys were taught handball growing up, but the way I was taught handball growing up is that power side needs to just take your left, like completely, like they take everything in the middle. And because of that analogy, you don't know how to stand properly, so you're not always like prepared for a shot that comes shooting your way or that comes flying your way. A lot of people get jammed on support side, and there's a reason for that, because they're too squared off, all right? So now the way you would stand on support side is that you would have your right foot in the back to generate more power, and wherever your left foot was, wherever your toe was technically pointed, this is what they teach you in tennis mostly, wherever your toe is pointed is where the shot's gonna go. That's where you're gonna direct everything, right? Same thing, and you generate power through your hips and through your core and so on and so forth. So you need to think about how you're gonna do that for your opposite hand, all right? So as long as you're angled the way that you would be playing on support side as power side, you're always gonna be expecting your left hand to be used, always. So you're gonna have your left foot in the back mostly, and the right foot in front. And you're gonna always have a better chance to look back and watch the volley that's happening, so you can anticipate the shot faster and you can anticipate it better. And you know what? If you feel like being angled this way is gonna make your right corner exposed, think about it like this. Because you already have a foot of your left leg in the back, you can generate enough power to kick off that way. You're gonna get it no problem, especially if you're a righty. I mean, you should have an easier chance of getting the shot with your right hand more so than your left. So you should be positioning yourself to use your left hand as if you are a lefty. Now that's the best way that I can explain it. I wanted to keep this video short. I don't want to get too in depth of like positioning and whatnot, but just like a basic idea of how you should position your own body when it comes to playing this side better and to be a stronger opponent. I want to thank you guys for checking out my new episode of Ballin' with Joe. If you guys have any questions of what you want to ask me, you can reach out to me on any one of my social media channels. It's Joseph R. Gotch on all social medias, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. And if you want to reach me through email, my name, my first and last name, 94@gmail.com. I want to thank you guys if you came across my channel for the first time and you stuck through the whole video. If you don't mind liking and subscribing to check out my future content, I'm going to try and be more consistent. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, well, have a great week.